Today's video is being brought to you by CustomJerseysPro.com. I've been using this company for years. They have great products. They have tons of awesome stuff. And believe me, everything is really well made, really cool stuff. Look at all these jerseys that they have. You can have it custom made any way you want. Put your favorite band on there, your favorite artist. Hell, you can put Bemusing Bill on there if you'd like. They got pants and hats. Great stuff for Halloween and Christmas. But remember to use the code Bemusing10 to get your 10% off your order. And now, kids, let's get back to the music. Hey kids, welcome to the show. This is really cool. This is a special show because this is a video that was won by my own dear sweet Knight Spearhead, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting this channel, Knight. Knight won this video on a live stream, so give it up for Knight Spearhead. Good job, buddy. So Knight had a choice whether he wanted to have me do a live stream request that very night, or if he would rather me just do a video, standalone video, which would be really great because he was thinking of the fans of this artist. This is Ado. Now, I've covered a lot of Ado songs on the live stream because of Knight Spearhead. So just to name a few: Gira Gira, Rockstar, Odo with Giga and Teddy Lloyd, All Night Radio, New Genesis, Reconciliation Say Yo, Unravel, Take Me to the Beach with Imagine Dragons, Rule, Villain Uta Tenamita, and Shoka. I might have missed a few in there. So I've done a lot of Ado. So thank you so much, Knight. I appreciate this rabbit hole, and it's been fantastic. Now, we're going to do this one over here. This is called Artist on the Rise, okay? Now, where there's a Knight, there's always a connote. So, basically summarizing that connote. Ado started making music at the age of 16. This, what we're going to check out today, Artist on the Rise video, made when she was 19. She did her first world tour last year called Wish. And currently she's 23, by the way. So she started at 16. This video, 19, currently 23 years old. Very, very small window there. Talk about on the rise. And that's what we would call meteoric. She is called or considered utate, a person that does covers, basically is what that translates to. She first started on a Japanese website, Nico, which she tells me is the Japanese version of YouTube. And the fans do something called the Adomination, to describe themselves when they take over a chat room to spread the word of Ado. So thank you so much for those notes there, Knight. I appreciate you. Let me just do this for you guys. I will always leave the link down below for you. And like all those songs that I mentioned before, they're all still on the live streams, which are pretty much all available on my channel. Eventually, I'll be starting to cut them out and make them into standalone videos, but I have like well over 500 videos on live streams alone. So it's going to take me some time, but they're always there to check out. Incredible music on those live streams anyway. Knight is always hitting me up with Hollow Live, VTubers, live in concert, official music videos, official lyric videos. He's everywhere. I mean, he's really schooling me all things Hololive. So it's really, really amazing stuff. As an old school metal musician, it's opening many doors in my mind as to what is going on here. I've got a lot of connotes tonight. You know what I mean? All right, so let's check this out together here. This documentary is produced as part of YouTube Music's Artists on the Rise series. All right. And this came out 3 years ago. All right, so let's get into this video. Kids, time to buckle up, put the pedal to the metal.
学校では結構息しづらいなって息苦しく過ごしてましたかね。正しさとは愚かさとはそれが何か見せつけてやれ。
That's what I love about it.
歌い手になりたいっていうのは小学生ぐらいの時からあって、まずアドっていう名前は国語の教科書に狂言の役柄をしてとアドって呼ぶって書いてあって、あ、なんかアドって響きかっこいいって言ってもうだから安直に響きだけで最初は決めましたね。寂しさにもついついてるようじゃ変わらない分かってんだよ。まあネクラで今もそうですけどネガティブ思考、何をやるにしても自信を持つことができなくて、当時は絵を描くのが好きでちょっと絵を描いてみるとなんかからかわれることとかも多くて、結局は自分で全部ダメなんだなみたいな、ありとあらゆる全てがコンプレックスでしたね。小学校高学年ぐらいの時に自分の好きなボカロの楽曲をカバーしている人たちがいて、どんな人かもわからないのに声だけで歌だけでこんなになんか盛り上げられる人がいるっていうか、そういう人たちがいっぱいいるってことを知って自分もやってみたいって思いましたね。
Yeah, so that's one thing that always I had to wrap my head around when it comes to Ado. Really, when it comes to all of Hololive, you know, as a musician myself and someone who's been in bands and has been on the road and toured and played, you know, hundreds of live shows in different capacities and different bands and different venues. You know, I didn't quite understand, you know, why she didn't want to like expose herself, and you know, seeing her playing live where she's in that cage and it's sort of blacked out, you're just getting her silhouette. I didn't really understand, you know, why would you do that? Why would, you know, why would you hide behind an anime avatar? You know what? I don't understand it. So, but Night has been very helpful for me and trying to get me to understand like the reason stuff. I think I'm understanding it far more now, and like she has said here, she wasn't confident with herself. She liked the idea of letting people just enjoy her voice, enjoy the song, and not get so, you know, wrapped up in her. I give her a lot of credit for that because, you know, here in the United States we have these artists out there that are like always in your face. They're in the magazines. They're on every time you pull up a screen. It's like, you know, you're seeing the same faces all the time because they're marketing people out there. They're publicity people. They want to push them. You know, and that's how you do that. You want to sell magazines. You want to sell posters. You want to sell, you know, have that merchandise out there. You want people to go to their concerts. So it's a totally different mindset. But I completely respect where she's coming from in this idea. You know, that's really, really cool, I think.
思いましたね。歌い手さんを知ってから歌うことがたくさん増えて、両親にうるさいって言われるぐらいもう毎日のように家で歌っていたので歌に関することはむしろなんかちょっと変に自信があるぐらいみたいな。
Remember, she's only 19.
なりたかった歌い手、ずっとやりたかった歌ってみたを投稿できて、性格っていうところでは何も変わってないですけど、ワクワクはしていましたね。本当コメントがつくだけで私は嬉しい、こんなに私の動画にコメントがあって、なんかもう1時間ごとに更新して見てるみたいな。親のパソコンで歌ってみたスターターセットみたいなをサンタさんからもらってコンデンサーマイクを手持ちで録音していましたね。インターフェースは今も使っています。
Wow.
歌ってみたを何本か投稿してからクローゼットに移ったのかな。多分そのぐらいの時期だと思います。なんでしょう、防音とか音の反響を防ぐのでいいのかなって思って今まであった変な自信がまただんだんなくなってきた時期もあったり、気づいたっていうか、私あんまり上手くないじゃんみたいな感じでなんか落ち込むみたいな、ちょっと批判的なことも言われるようにはなりましたが、それを気にしてたりっていうのも大きかったですかね。少しでも何かトゲがあることを言われるとすぐ落ちてしまうみたいな。でも悔しいっていう思いもありましたね。
Yeah, sure.
そのあまりにもすごい勢いだったので、自分の気持ちが置いていかれた感じですかね。あれみたいな凄まじい勢いで再生回数が上がっていってって、その事実、すごいことになっているっていう事実に追いつくので精一杯でしたかね。
Right.
追いついているっていうか事実として実感しているところもあれば、やっぱりみたいになんかびっくりしてしまうこともあります。確かに自分の歌が1億再生もされたっていう事実はあっても、すごい嬉しいっていう気持ちはありますが、ただそれで自分が明るくなったとか自愛できているかって言われたら違いますね。テニファさんに書き下ろしていただいたギラギラですかね。結構コンプレックスの部分を描いたところが多くて、それが自分と本当に重ねる部分が多くて、特に正直言って私の顔はそう神様が左手で描いたみたいっていう部分だったり、もしも神様が左利きならどんなに幸せか知れないというところ、ここはとても印象に残っていますね。神様が左手で描いたみたい、街灯は消えてく孤独な夜が。基本的にオリジナル楽曲の時はスタジオで撮っています。いやでもやってることほぼクローゼットと関わってなくて、ただ環境と機材とっていうのがいいだけで、結局一人で座って撮っているので、やっぱりなんか自分のペースでやりたいなと思って、であとなんかエディターさんとかエンジニアさんに聞かれながら歌うと、なんか私のこのなんかヘナヘナの歌を聞いてどう思ってるんだろうみたいなことを思っちゃって、それでみたいな勝手に気負いしてうまく歌えないみたいなっていうのがあって、ちょっと一人で歌いたいですって希望しましたね。大きな会場で ワンマンライブがしたいっていうのが目標ですね。本当に楽曲があるからこそ私は活動できて歌えているので、本当に楽曲のおかげですよ。ボカル P さんたちのおかげです。結構いろんな楽曲を歌ってきましたが、ラップとかも結構面白いなって、もっとなんか新しいことに挑戦できたら面白いのかなって思います。しては主役、あとは脇役っていう意味があることを知って、自分が誰かの脇役として誰かの人生を支えられたら嬉しいなって思いますね。
Cool. That was awesome. That was awesome. See, I got more of an insight now into Ado's thinking and everything. And wow. Am I an idiot? That's what the thumbnail says. Wow, it only came out 2 weeks ago. I think she's brilliant. I love her voice. I love the way she screams like that, you know, in such intensity. And but you see how like everything is geared toward the mindset, you know, and there are artists out there who, you know, have a really disparaging view of themselves, and some of the greatest artists of all time have struggled with that in their lives. I'm not even talking just music. I'm talking about in any form of art. So it's not uncommon. It's not uncommon, and I give her so much credit for working through it, for being brave enough to put herself out there, and then continuing through it. I've known some amazing singers in my time, amazing singers that should be making gold records and top 40 hits, or even beyond that. You could be playing in an opera, and, you know, being part of an opera company or something like that. I mean, just phenomenal singers, but they're too scared. They're too, you know, they lack the courage and the perhaps even the encouragement from those closest to them to get out there and just put your stuff out there. This is a talent. This is beyond learning how to play an instrument, because that you can do with practice with a great teacher. But to have a voice, and especially a unique voice, to be able to do all that is a talent that's given to you. That is a gift, and then it gets nurtured with training and lessons and that sort of thing, and practice. But ultimately, that starts as a gift. And I'm just grateful that she has put herself out there, because incredible music. And I appreciate this so much, Knight. Thank you so much. This was great. You know, like I said, I've got this card here. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. If you want to support this channel like Knight does, we have links down below. You could do that easily. You could join our Discord. You could hang out with us. Easy peasy. Right down below in the description box. And like and comment and subscribe if you're digging what you're seeing here. Till the next time, my friends, you guys be good to yourselves, good to each other. Uncle Bill loves you.